So I made one of the ovals a different color so that I could see it, and I noticed that you've got some animations happening in here, which is good. And this one I've kind of messed up a little bit, but anyway. So let's say this is the one for Eastern, Northern, Southern. Okay, Southern Division. So I want to make sure I just know what this oval is, so I get the right oval on here. So to do that, I'm going to go to, where is that thing at? Shape Format, and then Selection Pane. And that tells me this is oval number 6. Nice. Okay, so I know that's oval number 6. I can go back to my animation pane. This is, I opened up animations and shows animation pane right there. And it's going to look different on yours because you're probably on Windows, but I want the Southern Division one to open when the click of this one shows up, right? I want it to appear. And so what I'm going to do is, in Windows you have to right click on it, I think, and get to the settings for the animation, but in Mac it's a little different. It has the triggers option right here, and you can choose on click, and you can choose what you want to trigger the entrance of the Southern Division animation. In this case it's oval 6. And so now what it does is it actually changes these a little bit. It tells it to trigger from the trigger of oval 6, make Southern Division show up. And so let's just test that out, see what happens here. Oh, okay, so you've got Southern Division as an animation in here. So it does trigger it, but that's not the animation that should be triggering when this comes up. You should have this chart, whatever, you know, you're going to bring in some pictures of the different charts, and that's supposed to come in. So we need to make these charts have an animation. So actually, it's the right process, but it's the wrong way to do it. So I'm going to put these back because these are animations for getting these to come in, so that's wrong. But what I'm going to do now is click on this one. I'm going to add an animation to that, and that's going to be a dissolve in animation. And or I don't know what one the book says, but it can be whatever one that the book says. And so that is content placeholder 10, so that's this animation. I want that to happen on click of this oval instead. So I can click on the content placeholder 10 in the animation pane, go to triggers for that one, and then on click of oval 6, that should come in. Let's have a look at this and see if that fixed it. There we go. So when I click the oval, now this comes in. And these are the pictures. It's going to give you these pictures, so you need to go ahead and import them all in. So it won't be the chart itself. It'll actually be the pictures that are provided with the assignment. Where is that? So yes, the application, which one is this, one or two? Yeah, this is one. So each of these pictures you're going to import into your PowerPoint presentation and make those show up just like I had the chart show up here. And then when you click on the oval, so the oval is just there to click on, but what you want to do now is when you've done this, you don't want to make the oval transparent. You don't want to make the oval, you don't want to remove the fill for the oval. You want to keep the fill, but you just want to make it 100% transparent so that there's something there to click on still. So I'm going to go to Format Shape, and I choose, yeah, make sure it's solid fill, but 100% transparent. And it should still work the same. And there it goes. Now I'm not sure why that Southern Division's not showing up. It might have to be that this goes behind that, so you can send this backward. And, you know, kind of make it go behind Southern Division maybe when it shows up. And hopefully that will fix that as well. I'm not sure why that's not showing up there. But anyway, and you click on this Southern Division. So the next step is to make another, you're going to make a second animation with this same picture once you import it. And you're going to include an exit animation. That's going to be a dissolve out or a disappear, that type of animation. So I'm going to do dissolve out. And again, under the animation pane, we are going to, come on, animation pane, that turned it off, I guess. We are going to trigger that as well. That's going to go in the same place that the trigger oval 6 goes. And so we're just going to put it under oval 6 now, because oval 6 was the oval we were working with before. And and this is going to make it disappear. Now for this one, we're going to change some of the timing. We're going to actually make it start after previous a certain amount of time, and so we're going to give it a little bit of time before it happens. We're going to give it, I think it's a 5-second delay that it calls for in the book. And so now when I click on the one oval, it should make this chart appear, and then 5 seconds later the chart should disappear. And there it goes. So each one of the different divisions needs to be programmed in that same way.